lot has happened. When we last left off the stream there, I had killed a shulker and was convinced that I had to go back to the end and grab another one. Well, in the process of verifying that I actually done everything correctly, I went to, double check the railway and all that. I was kind of shocked to find that, hey, wait a minute, there's a shulker already in there. Turns out I had killed a shulker, but before I'd killed that one, the original one had gotten aggravated or insulted or something and cloned itself. So in fact, I had created two shulkers in the overworld. One I killed, the other one went and landed exactly where I needed to be. I'm not wanting to sort of look this, I'm not really wanting to leave things in an intermediate state and all that. I was very much like, oh shoot, I gotta jump on this and fix it. So I went through and I repaired things as best I could, and I flipped the switch. And guess what? It worked. The shulker farm worked. It's amazing. But when I was spawn proofing the nether ceiling portal for spawn, as we probably saw on stream, I forgot that shulkers can actually teleport in and go on the sides of those boxes. It's not a big deal if you've actually got the nether portal active, because they can't really stick to the nether interior, the portal interior and all that. That wasn't an active portal though, so they could. And so very quickly in the overworld, I wound up with just utter chaos with, I think, 8 shulkers or so wandering around up on the nether ceiling. That took a little bit of effort to clean off, unfortunately, but I managed to sort of very carefully sort of inch away and shoot away arrows at them to get them down. Tweaked and repaired the portal design. Went downstairs and was greeted with this. It turns out it looked like I had misjudged the math on that lower portal, and it was a little bit too high. So shulkers were being transported from the shulker shell itself, from the shulker farm itself, to that lower portal. And there's another 8 shulkers just sort of sitting, hanging out down there by that portal. Now, I mean, I did not want to spend this much time, working on this farm. It was basically I just wanted a quick test and then to log out. But, well, okay, not to log out, but to AFK for a while. So, cleaned this up as best I could. Redid the portal by sort of dropping it down a couple of blocks. I was convinced that if I had just dropped it a couple of blocks, that would have fixed the problem. What instead happened was this. Now, I wish I had some sort of recording of this, but quite frankly, I'd made a giant mess on the server. This could seriously make things horrible for other players. Kind of on me to fix it, even if it did sort of distract me a little bit. So, well, I did so. I went through and methodology started firing at all these shulkers with a bow and sort of going after them. And also because my top tier armor had Thorns 3, I switched into that and was actually able to use that to eliminate a few shulkers just more or less for free. And yeah, I estimate that there's probably a good 2 to 3 dozen shulkers just hanging around underneath the nether. Underneath the nether ceiling in the normal part of the nether. That was horrifying. I mean, you can see it just standing right there, all those. And I had to sort of go around and clean up down the sides, look for these high ones. And as you can imagine, I was getting shot and shot and shot. But fortunately, never died once, which I'm really quite proud of. In the end, I'm just like, screw it. I don't really know what the... I thought I understood the math for this. Either I just didn't understand it or, the teleportation's going to the wrong spot. So I just disabled the lower portal as well. And basically just sat and let the farm build. And build. And build. Now, unfortunately, that's the last screenshot I've got. In the intervening times, when I checked, I think yesterday, there was in fact 1.5 double chests full of shulker shells, plus I think 5 entries for a hopper, just completely full up. That's a ridiculous number of shulker shells, and no sign that the farm itself is broken. So things are going wild right there. Now, actually, let's show off what the farm itself looks like on the overworld. Let's push back to here. And here we go again. Back over here. All right, here's the main overworld map, and of course, by default, it sort of goes up around 0, 0. If I zoom in here, you can see I've actually got that main thing there. Not only that, but my pledge was always that, I had just, you saw the damage I did to spawn in my effort to actually build this farm. I did not want to leave that there and muck up, the good work of Grobler and on others. So I went along and actually cleaned up everything that was there. Got rid of the tracks and all that. Went into the end, cleaned up all the tracks that were there. And yeah, that took a fair bit of time and effort. But in the end, I mean, I'm left with a farm that I'm proud of. A farm that just shoots out shulker shells like crazy. Cool. All right. And yeah, I did do a little bit of AFKing to sort of boost the shell count and all that. But it turns out this farm, as long as someone's in the overworld, shulkers are uh, shulkers are going into the farm and they're being hurt. And we were getting shulker shells. So I mean, it wasn't really necessary past about half a double chest, and like there's only I don't know less than a dozen active Satosis players right now. How many of them would really need like a full suite of shulker boxes? I know I've talked with one or two who just really don't use shulker boxes in general at all when they're playing. So, uh, I mean, I'm still going to keep the farm up. It really sort of costs nothing in terms of effort. And yes, it makes getting around to spawn annoying, but at the same time, I mean, all of that material, it's really tough to turn down. I'm probably at some point going to have to actually make, ironically enough, a shulker box loader just for loading up shulker shells. And then distribute those around the town, or even just throw them in a bunch of double chests and have things solved that way. But all right, that major farm done. So it's time to move on to the next task. That's right, we're going and building the ice highway. I was actually intending to start on this yesterday, but it was a little bit late and I didn't really want to stream and all that. So instead I did just a little bit of manual work. Ooh. Error. And so I did. There's three major components to it. One is sort of the little corridor you use to get down to where the farm itself is. Let's see if I can zoom in there. Yeah. The second part is going to be a water tower to get you up to the proper height. I believe y equals 90 is the appropriate one within the end itself. And then three, you got to build the ice thing itself. Now, I'm going to get started on that water tower. Poor thing. Alright, well, since there's really nothing on the other end, I can very easily go and fall off. I'm going to do this the manual way, where I'm just jogging along. This is designed to be a really nice boat course, although it's not the best. Because the walls are so close, it's actually kind of finicky to get a boat in here. And then you sort of come along and pop up against that. Alright, I've got my ender chest. Ooh, yeah, that's right. I didn't leave a lot for crafting here. So, pop you up top. And I'm going to make myself a bunch more of these. Too late. Punch this out. As you can see, I'm in my minimal gear here, just because I assume that things are going to go sideways. All the important stuff is stored in the shulker chest. Okay, so let's go and enlarge this. My basic plan, since I've got sort of an odd number of blocks across here, is to keep the odd number thing across, and rather than sort of butt the two, I guess I could always, yeah, actually what I could do is set up one water block here, the second one over there. That gives you plenty of room for going in. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that one instead. And this is why we do this. Okay, so if I'm standing on here, can I jump on top of this block? Yep. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so you go. I'm gonna need... Yeah, I think... I mean, I do need to keep this at least sort of half filled in order to keep the water stuck in there. So this can be part of what's blocking the thing in there. I need to put a second thing up there to block it. So this has to be filled in, and this has to be filled in. And then so you can get back down. This would be the soil sand boat ever to get you up. This would be the magma one to get you back down. I need one block on the side to sort of keep both of them in. So that only leaves like one bit of foot traffic available here. Obviously, we need another one on the side to lock this all in. So, we'll bubble that. This has to be a block too, so at minimum we need to be filled in too. Cool, but we want walls so we're not going to fall off. So in fact, I need to actually add another layer around here. Which means, of course, I'm nowhere near full enough when it comes to all the bricks that I got. Okay, let's just grab what I've got, the rest. I'm going to play conservative. Just because I want to maximize, well... The thing is, I don't really have any plans to use endstone bricks for any other builds, so... This is not so much I'm worried I won't have enough to actually start building other things. This is more of a, I just don't want a large pile of endstone brick kicking around. Endstone brick slabs. I mean, sure, they look nice over at the desert area, but... There we go. Build this out. Yep, and there's the Enderman Farm. Well, apparently there's also a selection there. Why? Oh, and look at that. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so I need a bunch of fences now. Yeah, that's not enough to construct fences. You need 6. But that's okay, because guess what else I've got? Now, of course, that we've got a fully functional poker shelf farm, I had to do it. I had to get myself a full complement of materials within here, so. Thing is just looking fab. Love it, love it, love it. And, you know, I even had to spend the extra time to actually make sure I've got one of every die. And, of course, a die chest for storing all that, too. I've got a bunch of endstone here, so I can come along and make a bunch of endstone bricks. Turn you into bricks. You need at least that. In fact, probably, you know, a little bit more. Well, part of the thing, too, is I also want to double this up, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 12, 13, 16, 1. That's 42 overall. That's halfway. That's just one more out of it. I mean, if it's not, whatever. Originally, I was just going to put this here as a way to discourage spawns. But the thing is, though, if you look at my pattern down there, it assumes there's a lamp sitting up top there. I might as well pop that on there. And honestly, once I've basically built this, I should head back to spawn and get a bunch more lanterns. Because it'd be great to, you know, spawn lanterns all through here. Currently, I just don't have enough resources. I'd much rather spend emeralds on grabbing lanterns than I would on, you know, crafting guess I could craft some torches. You can never run out of torches after all. And these are going to be pretty useless in the next little while, so. Okay, yeah, this now will almost protect that. Technically, it actually won't, just because, well, no. This is close enough. I think that will actually protect those. I lose, not actually. Okay, there might be a chance of an Enderman spawning on there. We'll just have to wait and see. Well, this, we continue. Now, this is always a tricky part of the ice highway thing. If you remember, I sort of built this little gantry underneath the thing, so I had a little area where I could go underneath. Because there are some stuff you got to build which is actually underneath the main part of the ice highway. And that's a little awkward. And while I presumably could, leave like a little bit of a void under there, I'm not really a huge fan of that. If only because there's a chance, if you lose something when you're sort of constructing down there, it can actually sort of pop through the sides there and potentially fall down. I don't really want that, quite frankly. All right, I named it right exactly. 42. Okay. That finished. Pop you out. Put you here, sure. All right, and you two have to be blocks, so. Yeah, I should probably get rid of some of these blocks. You guys can sit in there. Got tons of stone and cobblestone, so I suppose I could always use those for the underlayer. Certainly turning them to slabs to sort of double the amount of effort I get from it. I think it's a little early for that. And I've got some scaffolding too. Do I have enough to actually make more? I'm not sure. Find out. Yeah, you go in there. Still got a bunch of packed ice, which is nice. Now time to bring out, I think it was the cyan box that I was looking for. It contains all the extra stuff that I'm looking for. As well cement you on the side there. All right. Well, this is all for constructing the ice highway thing. I guess spares for armor stands in case I have to make more. And a whole bunch of ice generously donated by Firebird Cat. Like seriously, there's a little gift chest on the end there for me, which is just contains a ton of stuff. It's construction basic. Pop you. Oh, no. Here we go. Magma block. Now, I can't actually lay that down. I have to, if I'm putting kelp down, it has to be on soul sand. So, anything. Pop you back so I'm not at risk of losing anything. I'll keep the scaffolding in there for now, although I'm probably going to have to scaffold up or figure out something similar when it comes to laying out the under platform there. Oh yes, and I'm going to need glass. I might as well get up my dyes out too while I'm at it. Now, what color do I want to use? Tons of yellow. It is kind of on point. Orange is kind of nice though. I think actually what I should maybe do is construct a little bit of orange and use that to dye things. So grab a little bit of you two. Grab a little bit of you two. Okay, now gotta do my math a little bit here. So I'm standing on block 48. You and you. You sadly have to come out. this by soul sand. Of course, you have to come out too. Both are temporarily soul sand. Good, good. Okay, I'm at 48. I want to get to 90. So that means I got to go up 42 blocks. Means at minimum I need 42 glass. And I've got 45 there, so that's actually not enough. Especially given that I want to translate those into other things. But I suppose I'd at least take a decent shot at it. Do I have any sand kicking around? Unfortunately, it looks like I miscalculated the amount of blocks I would need to go up. Yeah. I don't think I got any sand, sadly. Ice powder, glass bottle, logs. No, should have stocked up on glass, sadly. Oh well. I mean, the nice thing is now that I've bunched these together, I don't really need sort of a central column of glass blocks up. What I do need, though, is 42 times 6. 42 half panes. And for every 6 normal glass I get 16 half panes, which helps a lot. But again, it's nowhere near what I need to actually fill this up to the very top. So, I have my work cut out for me. Be something else up there to sort of help hold the water in. I think I'm going to need something up the side here. Do I have... Got some end stone bricks. Where'd I put my stone though? Not over here. Over in... Yeah, yes. Pull this out. And I'm going to grab end stone bricks. Unfortunately, I gotta get rid of these two. Annoying, but well, sorry. I suppose if I'm really desperate, I could actually substitute some stone in just temporarily. Problem is, though, if I try and replace it out, the water is just going to completely spill out of there. Unfortunately, I think I am going to have to go back and do a proper run just to finish all that. Very disappointing, but oh well. I did not do my math correctly when it came to shulker. Who you? I got you back. Oh yeah, and it was... Of course. Already put it back. Okay. Getting a little paranoid. Okay, so how much orange am I going to need for this? What's 45 divisible by 8? Well, the closest would be 48. Okay, so I'm 3 short on that. It's 40, actually. So 40 divided by 8 is 5, so I'm going to need 5 orange dye. I'm going to make 6 because I want to stock up. Besides, I can't even make 5 dye, so what do I care? I believe you are orange. Perfect. Let's convert you to glass panes. And that's a lot of glass panes, but it's not enough. Yes, where's me dye? Red, you go back. Orange, stock up. Yellow, you go back too. And that's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull you out again. Poor thing. Actually, if I'm doing this construction... Okay. You out of there. Then I'm probably not going to be able to actually do the kelp, because the kelp I have to do when the thing's at its full height. If I don't have enough blocks to get up to full height, what can I do, you know? So better off just leaving that there for now. I'll come back to it later. Got some extra glass. Oh, where'd I put my yellow? I put it away naturally because I was trying to be efficient. Oh well, we'll take a detour to show off some of the cool stuff that I've got over by spawn, so... Well, I think that's a better spot than Dyes. Dyes is just a little bit too full. Yeah, that is lighting. Alright, it looks more orange than yellow. I was kind of like, wait a minute, that's not my crafting one. It was just the mood lighting. Okay. Okay, now I don't want these just laying about, because if I die, it's going to be a long walk back to pick up these boxes. Whew, okay. Guys goes over there. Fan goes over there. One should have gone right there. So you go back over there. Alright, and there's no way I can really sort of construct new ones, so might as well just start like this. New should be solid, but remember, I do need some way to get in here. So give me some more end blocks. I'm gonna need probably 6 actually overall. Have another one. See, this is gonna look kind of awkward right here. Jump over here. Boom. And 2 more. There we go, and that should have that. Well, how are you gonna come back down? Yeah, and how are you going to get out of here? Maybe this should actually be glass up till here. And then at this point I go across and build upwards. Yeah, I think that actually might be a better call. In which case, unfortunately, all this out. Disappointing. But even this is going to block you in. I do believe I have screwed myself over. Well, I could fix this just by moving everything 1 block back. But you can stay there, actually. You're a stopper. You I'm going to beat up on with my hands. Perfect. You. Gotta pop out. You gotta pop out. And you need to be soul sound. And you be that. You need to be that. And you need to be that. Now, my corridor to get out through here is either through one of these 2 right here. And then after a height of 2 on here, these ones will disappear. Oh, 1. Not best. Let's actually go on top of this sucker. want to get in through here. I need to go one higher up. Well, actually, if I do that, help you out. Oh no, it was right here that I needed to throw this in. Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, you come out. Oh no. Okay, I'll come up this way. Alright, I don't think I need that much. You come up like that. Yeah, actually, I should throw it away. Dang it. Sideways a bit. Perfect. Okay. You're gonna block that in. What's gonna block you in? Suppose I could basically take this and repeat it once more back. And that would help quite a bit. And it would also make it a lot easier to sort of move around in this space too. So, gotta get rid of you. Pull you out. Okay. Pop you back in so there's not going to be any mistakes. Well, that gets me halfway there. Yeah, and then this will block in the upper half right here. I throw water down here, it shouldn't actually flow past because I've got two things stocked. But yeah, I can move in. Sweet. Okay. All right, thanks to me ducking, I can actually get down 1.5 blocks. Sweet. Okay. Be able to come up here. Nope, can't jump up high enough. Dang it. Ooh. It. Oh. Okay. Once more, once more. Try this way then. This is only a 1 block hop right here. Okay, that's got that up. Go up higher. Go up higher. Go up higher. That's you, you, you. 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 Yeah, now this is my tower coming up. You gotta be you. It's okay, and I can settle this with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 more lanterns. Okay. Gotta memorize that for my 7 more lanterns. Blah, blah. Oh, I don't happen to have any water buckets on me. It's all in the ender chest. Okay, one thing I do have, ice. Really don't have a shortage of ice, quite frankly. I love how those pillars in the background actually extend beneath the end island itself. It just looks so weird. Another thing I gotta memorize. Water buckets. Pull out my 2 water buckets, because I do actually explicitly have 2 water buckets with me. Yeah, although even that means that I'm going to have to break some ice, because the 2 water buckets are for forming an infinite water source. I don't really have room down there to actually build one of those suckers, so... on build. Line. 3, 4. I've only got 2 more glass panes to go. I'll also use that just to remind myself. Now, this is going to be a bit tricky because... Well, hang on a sec. If I'm using packed ice, I should be able to use this. Oh yeah, but I don't have any water buckets to pick it up. Should I just take the hit? I got Feather Falling too, actually. I mean, this is going to hurt, but it's probably not going to kill me. Instincts were correct. Not gonna lie though, I wasn't. That fell a little bit further than I thought it would. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I had a totem on me anyway. I could have just used that instead. Ooh, the things you remember after the fact. Okay, let's cheat a little bit and use F3 to figure out just how high I was. And be able to jump over top of that. $63, huh? Yep, that's the top one there. So if I made it up to 63 and my goal then is to get up to 90, then that means I need 27 more. 27 times 6, 120, 176 panes of glass. Okay. 176 panes of glass. Oh, in fact, now I can take advantage of this. Go back. Now you can see, now this thing is actually really quite finicky. Like, I can't put a boat down right there because it's too close to the wall. I kind of have to sink myself up a little bit. Do something like that. And just straight down. Now, if I get too far off to the sides, I actually do come along and bop up against those walls there, so kind of important to sort of stick in one spot. Was there any glass in here? No. There was a bunch of bamboo up there. This was a very generous chest, and I'm very thankful to Firebird Cat for giving it to me. Bruce. Actually, I should drop some of this off back at spawn area. I'll throw a couple back in the chests over there, just because we're really, really low on wood over at Spawn Town, so. And I'm just going to take some slime with me, because why not? That's nice. Pretty stocked up on prismarine. Probably take some bamboo with me just for my ender chest. Okay. Farming. Pop you in there. And immediately get rid of this. Because the last thing I want is someone coming through and breaking this sucker again. But oh yeah, right. Redstone for slime. Could stack minecarts. That makes some things so much nicer over here. It's just gonna have to be like that for now. I need me tons of glass. 176. That's what I was looking for. I got a decent collection of obsidian down in there too, but quite frankly, I don't need it at the moment, so. What is the point? And as you can see, no more tracks down here. Pretty good job cleaning everything up. In fact, there's even a little bit of a hole over here, which I patched up with some wood initially, but came back later on and threw some end stones in there. Alright. Hopefully I'm back in Spawn Town. If not, it's not too far of a boat ride to get over. Okay, good, good, good. We're just coming down for a nap. Okay. Alright, let's check what my glass stores are looking like. That's 3 whole stacks. I think that'll be enough. My bucket. Alright, buckets. Yeah, no, I have to leave them out anyway, because of course. Although, I do need a little bit of... Well, I mean, I've got 16 packed ice on me right now, so I can actually use that. A wandering trader somewhere around here. Llama, huh? Okay, well, it's nighttime, so he's not going to show his face. I should probably sleep anyway to keep the phantoms at bay. Let's see what the wandering trader has to sell. Get it out good. Down there. Enderman. There's some llamas bleeding over in some other direction. Yeah, left and right. What the heck? Yeah, inside, right? I got no idea where that wandering trader is. Oh, there you are. Okay. Tamed, I guess. Spot for a llama. Yeah, my gear is not looking the best. But alright, I've got 3 stacks of glass, but good. Okay. Yeah, good enough for me. Let's go out here and redistribute the wealth when it comes to wood. I think I've got a log or two. or a stack or two of logs sitting in my inventory. So fair back, especially since, I mean, look at just how low that is. I mean, come on. Okay. Good. All right. That does good. And I should have enough string sitting within there that I can actually build other stuff. But 196 blocks of that should be more than enough to get me the. Okay, never mind. All right, I'll tell you what. Since we've circled back here, let's check in on the shulker farm and see what things are looking at over there. Looking like over there. You know what? I kind of prefer this one. We'd usually just kind of bloop up here. Bloop. Yeah, I'm really not seeing that wandering trader. Take the hits. There also used to be a problem with this farm. There's a line of sight right over here where one of the shulkers going in to be killed would actually have those trapdoors up. It's weird. Would actually spot you and start shooting at you, which of course caused a frenzy with all the other ones. Now that I've added that little block there, and actually that was bad because it turns out the sides and tops of soil blocks can't be attached to by shulkers. The bottoms can. I put that up, removed the bottom, and almost immediately a shulker teleported there and started shooting at me. So, after much effort, I managed to put a top slab on there. Yes, which prevented a shulker from coming in. So everything was hunky dory. But what happened to you? Those things should all be flush. It's not a huge deal. Obviously, the shulkers aren't able to see me, so what do I care? Oh no. That's annoying. Yeah. I can sneak in. Yep, one full chest there. One full item hopper. And we're still only about now 1.5 right here. Or sorry, half right here. So 1.5 chests. Still needs a little bit of improvement. Annoying, but level. But yeah, that unfortunately means this poor thing has got to go. Well, I've got this built up nicely. Actually, let's do a quick check down here. Just to make sure. Shulkers popped in. I seriously doubt they did, because, I mean, the portal down here is disabled. There's no way they can get in here. I also bumped up the number of torches, too, because I was worried about mobs coming in. You can see. Disabled due to shulker, so. Now, I gotta come back here and basically build way down at the very bottom of the nether and see if shulkers will start teleporting in the shulker farm there. If they do, well, I mean, I have no idea what I'm going to do to fix the situation. Who's been fiddling with that? Very weird. And the problem is you can't really sort of go up to repair it because there should be 4 additional shulkers chilling out back there. Yeah, you can see one sort of poking up. There, those ones are the backup reserve. The basics of EN-X04's design is, you have the 4 of them sitting in there, and then there's a minecart you can use in there to teleport these ones in. Since the last, I've been out of the overworld too long, that has now been disabled, so I gotta head to the end. all sorts of weird things pop up with spawning too. Like a zombified hoglin took me for a ride through that portal. No idea how it got there. And there was also a bunch of piglins spawning around in that region too, and I've got no idea how they got there. Some weird mysteries. I haven't seen them repeat in the past couple of days though, so it looks like it may have just been like a one-time thing or a server hiccup or something. Back to the end. Should be safe to use my boat at this point. Let us do so. See if I can demonstrate this. Yeah, see? A little bit too much to one side. If you get it wrong, you kind of have to start weaving and stuff. It's really quite annoying. You nail it the first time, or you just suffer like this. Super annoying. It was probably the worst round that I've had, quite frankly. Almost all of them, you know, I'll hiccup once and that'll be fine. Okay, but now... Nope, that's... Alright, it's just those two that come back up, because you came around and joined there. That's good, good, good. Got a tower up here. I think what I need to do is use my scaff in the center line here. That way, since it's more central, when I break it later on, you know, or descend down it, I don't have to worry about... I don't have to worry about losing these things. Okay, well, let's pull out my shulker chest here. Sorry, ender chest. Brr. I've got a bunch of glass. Want all my eggs in one basket? Honestly, yes. Now that I've got some of that there. In fact, I should probably pull this out. Grab myself some more these scaffolds. That's actually, I think, enough to get to the very top. Yes. So now I can actually sort of tower my way up. And I've got a safe way to come down, which isn't going to kill me. Nice right there. So yes, dies. That's what else I want. And I want all of you. I want 176, right? Okay. So let's pull out you. And let's make... Hang on a sec. Didn't I have some spare that I tossed in here? Yes, I did. You come with me. That's just silly. Okay, pop you back down. Oh, not the boat. Okay. Oh, here it was under lighting. Yeah, good. I did actually have a little bit of that. So I can use that. Those my remaining 5 blocks as well, too, to come through here. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to owe Spa Town a little bit of glass. We'll go back in there. I'm gonna bop you out. And now, is that all the orange I can do? No, I can do 2 more. That's 20. 50. So I need another 126 left. Okay, let's make myself a little bit more orange dye. Relatively safe. Red dye isn't too hard to find around Spawn Town anyway, so. So each of these is 16, and I need 120 on there. So that's 8 more, I think? That's about definitely not 10. I think 40 off of there. Like that will give me 40 more blocks. $128 plus 34 is 150. Yeah, that's not quite enough. I need a little bit more. And I need 6 to come in there, so I'm going to pull 1 more for you. Okay, that's plenty. That should be more than enough. Get me in there. Yeah, I'm 178 actually. So if I've done my math correctly, I'll be off by 2. And now I really want to keep these dies around, so worth my time to pull this out and fix this. Red, orange, yellow. Pop you in there. Or I should pop you in there. And the excess glass I've got should be stored too, because that's kind of precious commodities. I can't really do anything with that, so I might as well store it in here too. I think that's about all that I need. Plus you. Well, actually, no, hang on a sec. Now that I can actually come along and start planting kelp, I should do that. You come out. There we go. Bring my magma block out. Tell you what, I'll split the diff. I only need 1 magma block. So I'll take 3, 4 in there, and that way I'm protected in case something goes off. All right, so construction basic goes back. Come with me. Come on. All right, that's enough fiddling around. Let's go in. Oh, a little too high. I didn't realize that was that high. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow, yeah, it's going to make construction a little bit tricky. Do I bop some of it? I think I bop some of it. Not worth the frictions to construction. Be able to just walk across. Okay. can put one on top. Perfect, okay. Good, then this is just what I'll do for the rest. Essentially sort of build things up. Right, I had a margin of 2. Be careful with making sure that I've collected everything here. Oh, I should be at the proper height. Okay, good. I was at 73 before, which meant I was 27 away from my target of 90. I'm getting a little bit too high, actually, is probably a reasonable idea. Doing. That is quite the tunnel. And I'm glad I was careful the second time around. Remember that I actually did build one for, I think, 116 on cytosis. But I built it in the wrong direction, which means I had to build it, I think, almost twice as long. That, obviously, a little bit of a waste. Building up. Not even finished my first stack, so it's not even worth doing an F3 to see where exactly I'm at. I do like being on this side, though. It means that I'm not sort of looking in the direction of any Enderman. And I think at this distance, I'm safe enough that it's not going to be an issue. But, I mean, who knows? Who knows with Enderman? Pop you on there. Alright, well, now that I actually have gone through a stack, let us do the F3. 75, so I got 25 more to go. 25 more to go, huh? And I'm at 42 in terms of scaffolding. So if I've got 25 more, well, if it's just 25 more to go, just make 25. Big B 25. There we go. When I run out of scaffolding, I know I've hit the right height. That's nice, actually. Then I don't even need to check, F3 for a long while then. Pretty much just an F3 to make sure I did my math okay. But, 75, 90 minus 75 is not exactly a hard calculation. Okay, for multiples of 5. I do gotta admit, I kind of like those calculation shortcuts, like memorizing all the things associated with 5. Like anything divisible by, anything that ends in 0 or 5 as the last digit is divisible by 5. All sorts of cute little ones. I find those little hair sticks kind of cute sometimes. Sometimes even useful while doing mental math. That's a good exercise. Oh, shoot. 18 more to go. I'm definitely looking forward to building this ice highway here to compensate for the elytra I lost. And I mean, I feel kind of bad about taking. Yes, the elytras that were there were, I think, grabbed by Luna a while ago for everybody to use on the server themselves. But I mean, I'm good enough with this. I can actually go out and grab my own. I can and have done in the past, you know. So even though it was explicitly intended to be like, hey, here's anybody who has it can take one and all that. It's still kind of like, you know what? I'm not sure that was necessarily designed for me. Almost halfway. Should be about halfway. I mean, crudely speaking. Thing I'm kind of annoyed about though. Don't think I'll have enough time on the stream to actually build the full ice highway thing. I'm hoping I get fast enough for it, but I mean, I need to build a fair bit, including like a gantry, to bring some of the stuff along. And left. Spare blocks would have been great down the side here. Just so I could, stick my buck out, but essentially sort of, drop down one side, land on those blocks, and then use that to actually build out the side thing. Mind you, I should actually, even from there, I should be able to attach to the side, go out that way, I think. Well, I mean, one thing I could just do, build out the platform a little bit that way, throw a block this way. I'm sure that, it's what I need for it. I'll tell you what. Let's do a little bit of preliminary work here. Schematic placements. Oh, no. Load schematics. I want my own variation of the ice highway. Mine is very similar to Ilmango's, but he originally designed it. Single arrow, thank you. He actually designed his to be to use a ton of honey blocks, since I think he was playing in peaceful mode. Also turned in the wrong direction too. You gotta rotate. I think you're better. You're in the right direction at least. Do I have any? Yes, I've got some sticks on me. Perfect. Take you out for that. But maybe I should go over a little bit. Okay, I gotta go over by one. And see the Y is at, 91. Well, the origin is way, way, way up there. Okay, oh no, this is good right here. This basically should be the base of the thing itself. I need to have, this has to be at Y90. See if I can, does the targeted block thing come up? No, it does not. Shoot. Can't be up that high. Oh, I'm at 90 already. Okay, I must have done my math wrong then. Oh, of course. 25. No. 70. Yes, that's, if I was going from 70 to 90, that is 20. But yeah, no, I was off by one there. Okay. Okay, so I'm currently at 91. This is actually a really good height to go from. But I should go down just a little bit further. No, you know what? I don't want to risk it. Minimum 90 right there, even though that is sort of like a little up. And this is going to be a little bit close when it sort of comes to building. You can see right there, got to go down at least 2 more. These need to be placed in. That one's basically at my foot level, so I got to go 1 down beneath my feet. Means I need some sort of temporary block. This one actually makes for a good temporary block. Um, Easy to get. I mean, surrounded by it. Not broken by the Ender Dragon. I happen to have a fair bit of it sitting in my inventory. Alright. That comes up and says no, but that's because I'm within the bounding box here. Yeah, that's below there. So, okay, yeah, this is in fact is at ground level right there. Okay, so let's move you along. Up this. Yeah, I think right here will be fine. Well, I need to pop up anyway here, so you carry on up. You... Oh, you need to go up too, that's right. Okay. This also means that this... the level that I play... Oh, but if I'm going to put this, I actually have to put this down here too. But no. Nope, I'm going to have to do the jump down the side kind of thing to get to it. Annoying, but what you gotta do. All the joys of doing math on stream. Alright. Now if I break this, it should just go straight down. And, you know, basically allow me access down. Or not. Yeah, I thought if I broke that with my hands, work. Although the fact that it's packed ice might actually make a difference. I think it's ice if you break it. It's the one that does it. So, I might have to do some risky moves. I'd say I need to go quite a ways out there. It's fine, except really need access to my ender chest here. You know what? Fill this in. And I'm gonna need an infinite water source here too. To finish filling in a bunch of other stuff. Tell you what, you go there. And stone bricks. And you know what? Close enough. Go into my stone collection, please. Thank you. Temporarily pop you back out. Why on earth would I do that? Because sitting in my stone collection is another stack of end stone. Alright. On here. Do I want a 3x1 or a... Well, I need to extend out this anyway, so I might as well do a 3x1. Perfect, okay. Now this is where I can put more water buckets down. Why didn't I put more buckets down? Okay. Let's change these out. It was in tools I placed my thing. Oh. I think it definitely was in tools. Yep, there we go. 2 water buckets. Pop you back in there. I'll get tons of these stones. Good. Oh, actually, hang on a sec. Pop you out. Pop stone back for a second here. And these back in here for now. Pop you back there. Oh wait, light. Forgot about that. I don't spawn-proof this, I'm gonna have some big Enderman problems. I'm gonna grab some soul torches. Oh, wait a minute. Also get rid of the glass I've got too. You can come along in there. They're looking good. Get rid of my scaffolding. No, I might need that for construction. Definitely gonna need the kelp. You guys come along there. I'm gonna need a ton of this, but that could actually can wait for a little bit. Okay. And there we go. Infinite water. Of course, now I need to finish crafting all of this. That's kind of annoying, so let's just carry on from right over here. Oh, yes, and a bunch of these down, too. To keep the Enderman at bay a little bit. For why I've got you poking out over there, so... Well, I know why. I was thinking actually of building out that way. And change my mind. That corner. There we go. A lot of soul torches here. There we go. Same height. And then, of course, I got to come across here. Get the rest of this. Back when I was building this on the 116 map, you know, I built like an entire fancy pants thing. Such that I didn't actually have to do... You know, basically I was protected if I ever fell down off the top. I'm cheating a little bit right here. Got down Enderman spawns. Alright, I'm going to use my blocks here just to sort of fill in a little bit of this. That works. Alright. Thing as though I can waterlog that. Incorrect thing to build. Okay, we'll tell you what. We can do this instead. You go there. Water bucket. On top. Yep. Oh, that's right, because I didn't fill all the way up in here. Ender chest, thank you. I'll pop you back. Last there went me torch. Off into the wood. Okay, so I gotta put both of those in for this to work. That one's fine. Okay, that also means building out a little bit more of a platform. Just so I've got a secure spot to store all this stuff. A little backstop here. Full torch you. And that should help a lot to keep the spawns at least to a minimum. I don't know if it'll be able to stop everything permanently, but Okay. Oh yes, right. I want my lighting so I can get back my glass. Pop you back in there. And you're up. Yeah, you look like you're up. Okay. Okay, now with this here, you'd be able to lay this out. Perfect. You're gonna loop down there. Where is me kelp? Hmm. Now that one actually is going to be a problem over there because I can't. Yeah, okay. I need to find my dirt blocks. Swap out that soul sand for just actual dirt. So farming, perfect. You sit right there. Refill you. Yep. Okay, yes. I want a couple of grass blocks. I'll take half of my inventory there. Then pop out the soul sand down below. Handle that. All right. Pop you down in there. And then descend. Uh-oh, I'm drowning. Uh-oh. How did you flood? It's weird. You're just not high enough, I guess? Hmm. I build myself anything involving wood? No. Oh, right, and I forgot to get more torches. Shoot. Well, I mean, honestly, I think I can cope with this temporarily. Kind of need this just to make it easier to get in. Forward, come on. Just getting annoying. All right. Oh, great. And of course, I left my chest back up there. Like, all right, that's okay. Let's go around the back. Pop up this way. Obviously, I got to rethink that. But, I mean, one way to approach that would be to put two trapdoors in place, and that would give me more than enough room to... It would cover both blocks, and yet still give me more than enough room to actually... And yet still give me more than enough room to... What's my thought? Block the water itself. While I'm up here. Okay, let's pull out redstone. Want two birch trapdoors? Seven should be enough. Best way to do this is actually to head to the very bottom. Be able to do that like this. Yep, okay, good, good, good. You. Trapdoor right. Oh, come on. Okay. Do I have any solid blocks I can stand on? Yes, one bit of endstone. Hooray. That's the problem. Without my depth strider, it's actually kind of tricky to deal with this stuff. I don't have enough height to get up there. Thank you. Have resolved a quick snack. Okay, now, can I attach this to the bottom or side of this? You're probably just going to whip right through. But if I do this, will it waterlog? No. Okay, and then I can pop in there. Let's get this, both of these out of the way, actually. Pretty dangerous. Let's head back over here. Got most of the stuff. $46. Okay, so there's a bunch of kelp floating around. All right, 53. Now up to 42 those. 59. 60. All right, so I lost 4 kelp. Since I'm not going up that high, I don't think I particularly care. Go up. All right, now let's switch out you for you. Sadly, I'm probably going to lose this soul sand. I made it, okay. Dash you there. Should be able to bring you all the way up. Even if it's off by 1, I'm not too concerned about that. Walk around, gather my stuff. Only 49, huh? 53. It's better. I should have enough spare. Oh, 54. Okay. Pop you out. Put you in its place. Now you should whoop down. Good, good, good. Alright, let's do ourselves a quick test of this then. Move a little bit up here just so I can get right. Now I come down. Nice. Okay, this works really well. Come on. Perfect, okay. Pop you out for some ice. You in. You in. Got 8 more, huh? Careful with how we use all this. All I got there, huh? That's alright. I am 99% sure I got more tucked away in here. Alright, okay, let's put the magnos back in there. Put the trapdoors back in there. 1 soul block left. Dirt, didn't care about soul sand. Might need you for torches, but... Okay, pop you in there. Going to... you know what, let's just stash it for now. Probably gonna need a garbage block, though, so I'll swap you in. Oh, okay. You're actually that. Take out some stone to use for garbage blocks. And I need a little bit of stone anyway to actually help build the entire thing itself. So, actually, you know what? Let's even take 2. One's right here. Let's pop this out. You in there. Pull you out. Oh, shoot. And stone brick slab. Dang it. Could have also gone in there. You go there. Slab go in there. Picked up. Construction basic. You go there, I guess. I'll keep a little bit of scaffold around. I don't think I really need a lot for this. I'll do the usual sort of divide it in half thing, so that way if something bad happens, I'm not completely out of it. Alright, and I want a little bit of soul sand too. I think 8 actually should be enough for now. I'm gonna need a decent amount to put this in place. At 92, yeah, perfect, okay. Then, yeah, actually, while I'm in place then, schematic placements, configure, lock. Oh, and actually, I should make sure I'm going in the right direction, too. Good, okay. I wanted to make sure I was going, basically my Z had to be fixed. You can see it is. I'm basically just going straight in that line. Good, good, good. Then I will be perfectly in between the 2 areas which could potentially have end cities, thus minimizing the chance of me accidentally bumping into an end city at some point. Okay, that goes back into farming. Stone goes back, dirt goes back. That was about it. Should check for some wood, though. Acacia and jungle are tough to get, so I'm going to leave you in place. I think what I want here is construction. And farming, of course. Farming to ditch the grass block and dirt block. Construction to... yeah, I'm going to need you guys anyway. Oh yes, and lighting as well to get rid of the lights. Sorry, the lights, the glass. Alright, let's pop you back over there. rid of this. Alright, so stash the grass. Stash the dirt. A bunch of those, but nothing else really deserving. I should have a ton of birch in here. Not necessarily a ton, but enough for now, I think. I'm going to grab a little bit of this too, just as temporary blocks. And this, I mean, gives me tons of storage. I've got some cobble in there too for emergencies as well. Yeah, this is mostly to sort of replenish my sticks. In fact, as we'll do that now. There we go. That's plenty of sticks for now. In fact, I can even stash this back in here. There we go. Alright, light goes in there. Crafting goes in there. Farming goes in there. Now let's pull out the big one. Well, hang on a sec. Wasn't there one where I had a bunch more ice kicking around here? There, not there. There. Navigation. Apparently I misremembered. Oh, no, here we go. Packed ice. Good. I can risk it on this side. That'll be fine. A little bit more packed ice. How much packed ice? Not that much packed ice. Well, some donations from Firebird Cat. Pop you back in there. Pink shulker box can... Should it live up here? Honestly, I think it should live up here. Oh, but now I gotta get back up there. Give me some stairs. I do believe I can. That'll be nice. And of course it's not spawnable, so what do I care? Oh, yeah, this was a bad idea. I actually could have turned all those into slabs, and then would have worked. Oh, yeah, but it would have made construction tougher for some of those spots. Oh well, I think I'll live with it. I've got enough spare stone that I don't particularly care. You know, if I have to, you know, I could easily come along and extend this platform out a little bit just by using slabs. Alright, so with that, I'm up here, and, oh wait a minute. I could have sworn I pulled out a little bit. Did I just, you know, split it in two and forget about it? Ah, my goodness, I did. Bit late. Alright, construction fancy, you're good. Actually, yeah, this is what I could do. Pop you in like this. Pop you in like this. You get this, this, and then you get this. And there we go. I've got a staircase to help get me up there. And yeah, it's going to complain that I got the wrong blocks because I do, quite frankly. Let's come along and finish this off. Good. I'm also going to throw a backstop up here. And throw some torches up. And more, huh? Okay, we'll tell you what. Let's complete this. Arrows. Bit of a waste for packed ice. Since, I mean, just normal ice will work fine here. It's not going to melt, especially thanks to the torches I'm throwing up here. The reason why I brought a bunch of soul sand with me is to make a ton of torches. Okay. Oh, right. No, I need you over there actually to make a bunch of torches. I'll tell you what. Okay. Not. Pointing. Well, I don't really have a good spot for... Well, you know what? That backstop is okay. I don't like how close it is to that. Probably use this as my main build area. Which of course implies that... Alright, let's just put this here. Grab myself a bunch of ice. Start laying this in. There, and then I'll have a proper build area. Oops. Bit of a twitch there. Ah, yes, your frosted ice. Not the same. Good. I'll need my platform though, so carry on with the building. Naturally holding down shift like crazy because, well, we're over the wood. One slip and I go boop. I wonder if I can direct my fall with slow falling. I think that might actually be interesting. Problem is, though, I've got to recognize it and then sort of nudge my way over. In fact, you can see even right now, the further I build this thing out, the further I get from plausibly having a way to recover should I fall. That's 7 more, huh? Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, so let's lay out you right here. You right there. Now I'm gonna need a bunch of walls. The stairs can come later. Ton of pistons. Ton of slime. Terracottas up front. You guys come later. Sticky pistons. I don't think you're really involved at this point. Chest, I think, was actually for storing boats. I guess I could use that. You two come back. Technically, you will actually need a little bit of storage to get over through here. So I'm going to put this, I think, right here, but face it this way. There we go. Then I can stash boats within there. Did I have wood on me? No, I put it back in here, sadly. All right. All right. Pull out some slime. There we go. Where is my obsidian? Zoom tight. Pull out a little bit of this. Maybe need that, quite frankly. I'll use this. Pop up. Although, where can I stash that? Construction fancy, sure. All right. You go back in there. I'm deliberately sort of organizing these like this because it'd be insta-mine for the ice. I don't want to lose one of these poker boxes to that insta-mine. There we go. This here exists to sort of stop the machine itself. If you haven't seen the 116 world, that okay, let's pop up. Got all those. Cobble. Go on. Yes, it's just cobblestone instead of stone. Woohoo. Live. You can come this way. Though I should probably back up a little bit just to make sure it comes horizontal. Perfect. I bet you actually are a sticky piston. This piston. Yeah. Why? Pop you on there. Can't jump on because you're technically too high. Or you're not a sticky piston. Nope, normal piston. Alright, well. Put the bucket in the mouth. Boom. So this is where I gotta start bringing out scaffolding. I'm gonna pull you with me too. As well as the scaffolding. Suppose I could also do this, since I've got enough spare that I don't have to worry about losing one or two of these. That's, again, an insta-break, so what do I care? Lime. Lime. Keystone. You're one of the first sticky pistons right there. Okay. Give me some sticky pistons. Scaffold there. I believe I can put the obsidian back, though. It's just those two that I need. Yep. I should be able to make that jump. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Should be able to pop this on, though. All right. Got this first bit done. Good, good, good. All right, slime, and then a bunch of honey blocks. Okay. Honey. You there. 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 You gotta be stone on top. Standard pistons, huh? Okay. All right. Ooh, that was a little bit closer than I thought. All right, where's my stone? I'm done with honey for now. Let's stash. Hang on a sec. Where am I? I should switch over to you. There we go. And now I can pop you in without it whining and complaining. There. Excellent. Like this, so I'm at a risk of breaking the ice. Not letting me do an easy switch, huh? Alright, that's a fine. That's a fine. Oh, right. And I should be making torches too. Where'd I put my wood? Pop you on there. A little bit of wood, please. Just so I can craft myself a construction bench. In fact, I should probably make an extra one and toss it in there. Wood planks. Yep. Construction bench. You. Oh, probably should have made another one. Dang it. I even just said. Alright, let's pop you there. Yeah, that change in block really kind of threw me off a bit. Okay, so let's make some soul torches. And stash you back there. Okay. You back in there. Start laying out some torches because men are going to spawn. They are merciless. Yeah, something like that. Then when I run the thing, I'm going to have to pop it back off, but that's fine. At least for the side, it's not going to interfere with much of anything, so. That one's going to be fun. Oh. Where's my ice? Thank you. Before I have any more of these accidents, I should. Well, actually, speaking of something else I should do. Nice, thank you. That's better. Pop the soul torches back. Pop them in place of you. I can easily pop some of these in. Okay. Why we hold shift. Perfect. Here. Yeah, see how quickly that one breaks? Never trust these ice things. Oh, that's right. You can't be ice because you're going to be filled in. You must be, though. You can't be because when it came to filling in all these ice blocks. You're right, okay. Oh no, hang on a sec. You're supposed to be filled in. There we go. You gotta be right there. Oh, you're not there. Stone. At this point, it's basically just ground block. Good. You need to be filled in with ice too. And you're just solid. Some of this is so much easier from down below. I'll actually tell you what. There is another way to handle this. We bring up configuration menu, layers, single layer. Not what I was looking for. Single layers set here, down one. There. That's some of this is going to start interfering. But if anything, I might actually be better off just ignoring this bit for now and working on other parts. All right. Let's see. Configuration menu. Arrange. Above. Oh, we are with this. Okay. Slime, please. Thank you. Oof, been recording for a while too. All right. Well, let's get. I'm not gonna be able to finish this entire thing, but how about okay? Let's put the 2 armor stands in place and then call it a stream. And that's terracotta. Oh, okay. So where's some of my terracotta? Thank you. Stone I've got. Redstone I've got. Some pistons I've got. I don't have my sticky pistons with me. Yeah, good enough. You are a conventional piston. I can't put that one in place yet because I need to put a block just above there. So you get to go into place. Someone gets to go in place. But that's got to stay out because otherwise I'm not going to be able to actually get the slime in there. Okay, where's my armor stands? And I'm going to hold off putting on the boots for them because yeah, it's tricky to get Frostwalker 1. Pop you out temporarily. There. You go there. Good, good, good. Build a little bit of stone. Throw a piston. And do I have a button? Okay, I bet you I've got some sitting in my redstone thing. Why construct a new one when you got access to the old? Okay, let's do that. Yeah, look at that. Birch button. Boom. And a bunch of slime blocks. Up here. Climb. 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 Drop down. Gotta go straight up though. Honestly, I think I'm better off doing it this way. Button on the side. Perfect. And now I've got that stuck in a slime block. Let's head back upstairs. Pop you out. I want you. Head back upstairs. Pop you out. And unfortunately, I don't have any spares of these, but I think I have some iron on my doors, so I should be able to cope if I lose 1 or 2 pistons. Okay, and then we repeat this process over here. Break. Slime. Break. There, good. Le bouton. Button down. Paste into there. Paste into there. Alright, and what about you? Go. Alright, now that's pretty reasonable progress. It's still going to take me at least half an hour or so to get rid of the rest, and I quite frankly don't have the time for that right now, so it's just going to have to sit like that. Alright, I'm going to try and spawn proof what I've got. Then I guess I'll be seeing you in a couple of days to finish off the rest of this. Assuming, of course, I don't finish it sooner than that. I'll try not to. No promises, though. Alright, see you around.